Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I'm Kelly Stewart, at Kelly in Vegas on Twitter, joined by Marco D'Angelo, at Marco in Vegas, and we are talking all things Kentucky Derby this week. Marco, I love betting sports, but you're going to sit here and tell me that horse racing is better, more profitable long term.
This particular race, the Triple Crown race.
The Triple Crown race.
Because, and we'll get into that, but the first difference between horse racing betting and sports betting is when you're betting sports, Kelly, it's you against the sports book.
Correct.
Now, granted, there's other people that drive the line. If everybody's betting one side, it's going to move a line maybe from 3 to 3.5, but you're not betting against them. You're still betting against the house, the number they have put up, and you're going to lay your 110 to win 100. The house is going to make their 10% juice, but they can lose money, the house. If, everybody's betting one side and, the square play comes home sometimes.
Tiger Woods at the Masters, everybody takes a bath.
Okay, the books get burnt. In horse racing, the books never lose. Doesn't matter. They never lose.
No matter what the outcome of the race.
What the outcome of the race is, because this is pari-mutuel wagering. They take a set percentage out of the betting pool. That's what they get for handling the bets. The rest of that money, you're competing against everybody else that's betting that horse race. So if you're betting and I'm betting, you're betting horses. You don't know exactly what you're doing, but you're betting the horses. I know what I'm doing. You're putting money into the pool that is making it bigger. Because
it's such a nationally televised, huge, it's the biggest racing event of the year. So you're saying there's a lot of Joe Public.
Yes, and
during the Kentucky Derby.
That goes toward basically where we're at with the second question is why is this race so much different than the other? This is the Super Bowl of horse racing, Kelly.
Yeah.
Think about Super Bowl in Vegas. How many people you see going to the
waiting
windows.
In line for 3 hours to place bets.
That hasn't made a bet all
year.
All year, but they want to bet something in the Super Bowl because they want to watch it and they want to be part of the event.
Something to cheer for because their team's probably not in it.
Kentucky Derby, everybody wants to be. It's a party. People have parties. You make the mint juleps. If you're lucky enough to go to the track.
It is crazy how you have a 4-hour party to have a 2-minute horse race.
Yeah, talk to my wife about that. she's used to a big build-up in 2 minutes of excitement.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
But the situation of horse racing is with all of these extra people betting the race, it inflates that pool that we're going at. And it's a lot of dead money because people are going to bet horses based on they like the name, they like the color of the jockey's suit.
Oh, he's wearing purple, so I'm going to pick him.
That's my favorite color. Oh, I'm going to play an exacta 2-3 because that's my daughter's birthday. She was born on the 23rd. They're going to do stuff like that. And that's just, maybe they'll get lucky and a 2-3 will come in.
Of course.
But it's so much dead money. It's like.
You mean that, bottom line is they haven't spent the time that a professional has spent. I mean, They're going there for entertainment. They're maybe betting a couple of dollars on a trifecta and not even probably a box. They're probably just betting it 1, 2, 3, whatever it is.
So it inflates the pool with all that extra money in there. So think about it this way, and I always like to use food things to compare things to. Think of a pie. Okay. We have a normal pie on a normal race day. It gets sliced up. Say an exacta. The two favorites run first and second. Normally that exacta might only pay $10 or $12 because the two dead chalks came first and second. On Kentucky Derby Day, because there's so much more money in the pool and that pie is so much bigger, that same exacta might pay $28 or $30 on Kentucky Derby Day. And for a positive EV player, if I think I have an edge on my horse handicapping abilities, if I win, I'm going to win more than I normally would win on a given day. And the bigger the pie, the bigger the slice. And that's what I want. You know that.
I love it. All right, Marco, any last words about betting the Kentucky Derby?
The Kentucky Derby is the one race that I will put more money into than I would on a normal given day.
Maybe we should do a second video, but I'm going to go ahead and ask in this one. As far as bankroll management goes for the Kentucky Derby, thoughts on maybe a strategy
What
there?
I did, I sell a package every year at WagerTalk, and I give people the exact betting strategy that I'm using.
Okay.
And 2 years ago in the Kentucky Derby, last year we made money, but we didn't make as much. We showed a profit for the 3 races, minus the cost of what we bet and buying the service. 2 years ago, Kentucky Derby, we sold the package for like $39. We had the clients, I emailed them the exact sheet so there's no mistakes.
Okay.
They could walk to the window
and just read it verbatim.
So they have no mistake
Good.
with that. And then we bet a total of $390. That's what we invested on the Kentucky Derby, that one race. We brought back over $9,000 that day. So now that doesn't happen all the time, but because it is an inflated pool, if you get a long shot on the ticket, which we did, we had a big long shot, which was the horse I was keying, ran second. I didn't even really have the winner, but I had the winner on my tickets. But we were keying that long shot that ran second, and that's what blew up the tote board.
I love it. All right, great stuff from Marco Unlimited. $10 off everything the day of the Kentucky Derby at both WagerTalk and Sports Memo using promo code Derby10 when checking out.